Hey, welcome back to Military Family Investing. All right, my name is Josh. I am a E9 Master Gunnery Sergeant in the United States Marine Corps. I retire in 60 days, but I'm not counting. Um, so hold on. So today's topic, the sweet spot, 4 years in the military. All right. Um, I think everybody who's physically capable should join the military. I think it is the sweet spot. Okay, unless your parents have a lot of money, it is the sweet spot. Right? 4 years before, from 18 to 22, you ain't got nothing better else to do. Okay. It's going to give you, I'm winging this too. So I didn't take any notes. All right. You're going to get your trade, your job. Okay. You're going to be camaraderie. You're there with a bunch of little ruffians. You're all trying to figure it out together. All right. The one E7, E5, whatever, is going to be hard on you. And you guys are all running around and talking crap about this guy, even though he's the only person that cares about you in your life. Um, But man, I think back that so I joined from San Diego in '99 and went to Pensacola for a year, and then came back to Miramar, which is San Diego, for a year and a half. There was no war at the time in 2000, so I signed up to go overseas to embassy duty. And then after I signed up, the September 11th happened. Okay, and I wanted to go to war, obviously with the unit. I think it was Afghanistan. This is before the Iraq War, 2003. But my master sergeant said, "Hey, dude, like I was like a little E3 guy. He was like, hey, like wars come and go. You only get one chance to do embassy duty, okay?" And he was right. I went to Afghanistan later, but um, went on embassy duty and had a lot of fun. I met my wife. We're still married after 17 years. So yeah, it was the right choice for sure. But all that happened in my first 4 years. Okay, I reenlisted when I was out overseas. So reflecting back on my first 4 years, man, that was some amazing times. All you had to do was show up to work, man. Like put on your little uniform and show up. Everything's being told to you. All right. So you can look at the pay scale now. Look up E1, E2, E3 because you're almost guaranteed to make E4. All right, in the first 4 years. You know, look at the pay scale. Okay, so search 2023 military pay, but also think that you're going to be living in a barracks. Okay, so you have a free apartment, and they're pretty nice nowadays. All right, so if you want to do a comparison, take your military housing pay or military pay, take your BAH rate for wherever you think you're going to get stationed, and then take your food, add about $400 for food, and it's going to be significant. It's going to be very hard for you as an 18-year-old to be making that type of money. So literally, I'm depending on where you're at, but I'm saying it's probably going to be at least 4,000 as an E3, right? If we calculate everything together, that's $50,000 as an 18-year-old. You ain't rocking that pretty much nowhere else, okay? Unless you have some kind of connects or you're breaking your back in construction, something like that. So these are things you got to think about, all right? And then on top of it, when you get out, it's a wrap, dude. You got potentially a little VA disability based on how bad you got hurt, depending on your job, combat job or something. Um, you got the VA loan, so that's a down payment. So that's potentially wherever you're at. You're in California, a down payment is $200,000 for $1 million house. So that's $200,000 somebody's just giving you, right? Ish, because you're going to have a bigger payment, but still, I mean, it gets you in the door. Um, GI Bill. Now, if you take again, if you're in San Diego and you do your GI Bill, man, that's $30,000 a year, $40,000 a year. Okay. Plus, if you level up your college, and then later on in life you want to do something else, you can go to veterans rehabilitation, rehab, something like that, vocation rehab, I think. But anyway, so they'll level you up again. All right, and still give you a college stipend. Man, like, it's too much to even list. And the best part is you get to see if you like the military. Because if you could do 20 years in the military, man, you're set up. You were set up and you're young. Again, and if you go in with the right mindset, you just don't buy an expensive car. Okay. You go in with the right mindset and you say, okay, look, man, I'm just trying to hustle, grind, like not, you don't got to hustle, grind. You just have to just go to work. Just don't be done with your money. Just don't keep your cell phone and literally like, look, man, I'll be honest. You're young. This is for the men. You're young. You have a lot of hormones. You want to go out. You want to hang out at the club. You want to do all that stuff. Man, I did all that. Dude, I'm telling you, bruh. What I'm saying is, say I went out Friday and Saturday every month, right? That's 8 times a month. I would have the same memories from going out like one time every 2 months. I'll have the same memories, right? I mean, a lot of people don't go out now. They go out, they play video games and stuff like that. I'm not saying that's the way. What I'm saying is, if you do high quality activities, you meet high quality people, all right? Clubs and stuff is fun, but you're likely to get in trouble. You're not maybe meeting the best people in the world, all right? You're out late doing dangerous things, putting yourself at risk, drinking, potentially driving. Um, and that's a lot of your money goes out there, right? Me, I'm living in San Diego right now, away from my family for 60 more days, but I'm not counting. Um, and so I go out from time to time to visit my cousin. He works downtown San Diego. Like, man, like it's expensive. You're gonna blow three, $400 a week trying to go out 2, 3 times a week, man. Easy, easy. If you want to go safe too, if you want to drink and be safe, you're done. It's a wrap. Just Ubers alone will get you $100 per night. So these are things to think about. If you just go with the mindset of X, I want to save X amount of dollars, invest dividends. Okay, let's say 20,000, which is easy. All right, 20,000. All right, so 4 years, 5,000 a year. 5,000 divided by, so that's roughly $400 a month, dude. If you're making 2,000 in your hand and you're living for free, that's not hard. So you get out, you have your dividend set up, and if you have that dividend, should pull up the calculator right now. If you have that set up at age 22, you wouldn't even have to touch it till you're 65. You see what I'm saying? That's the power of compounding, right? And man, and then you always look back and say you have a title, okay? But people are lacking. That's what young men are lacking. You don't have a title, okay? I'm a master guns, all right? No matter what happens, where I'm at in life, whatever happens to me, I'm a master guns, all right? So unless you want to go be a doctor, lawyer, cop, police person, I got it. But you need some kind of title, man. Like, and you need to piggyback or parlay your military career into something bigger. All right. But you don't know where you're at yet. You don't know who you are. If you don't know what you're going to do in college, if you don't have straight A's or 4.0 plus GPA, you don't know what's going on, man. College isn't the place to find yourself because you're paying somebody. All right. You're going to get paid, travel the world. You might like Italy. You might go over there. You might go to Germany and then they offer you a job right there. Like, hey, dude, like you're an IT dude. Get out of the military and stay in here in Germany. We'll pay. We got you. Happens all the time. I personally would love to live in Japan. I don't want to work again. So the only way to get to Japan is to work, right? They don't accept as people moving in. Okay. But I might be willing to go back to work to live in Japan. Okay. So, but I've been all over the world, guys. I never got on a plane before going to Pensacola. Okay. My boot camp was San Diego. My Marine combat training was San Diego. The first time I got on a plane was from San Diego to Pensacola in '99. Okay. And I think that's the only time I flew before September 11th. It was. Yep. That was the only time I flew before because then I drove back from Pensacola to San Diego. I was in San Diego when the towers fell, and then I flew to Quantico, Virginia for embassy duty school in 2002 May. So roughly less than a year after September 11th. Anyway, but yeah, like so. Now I flew. I've been man. Don't even talk to me about travel, man. Dude. I was overseas for 11 years, man. So I've been to all these different countries. I've seen all kinds of stuff. And what I'm saying is, why settle for less? Okay, unless you're going to college, you're not going to have a college note at the end, and you know people in that profession. Your parents know people. They got a job lined up for you. Other than that, you're going to be struggling. All right, you're going to try to be a boss, try to get an apartment, try to get a car, and you're going to be broke, 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 broke for 10 to 15 years trying to look like a baller, or you could be a baller. All right. So with that being said, I'm off. All right. Let me know what you think. Let me know. Give me some new topics. Okay. So I'm focusing on military, but if you want to know about real estate, dividends, business, content creation, writing, exercise, fitness, whatever you want to know, man, like let me know. I'm all about it. Okay. With that being said, I'm off. Peace.